Do you even breathe? What does that even mean? And why is it important? In today's video, we're going to talk about breathing during our pre-pitch routine as we hit or pitch, as well as how we should breathe while we are executing the swing and the throwing motion. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. I'm Geoff with athletic-mission.com. I help baseball players and baseball coaches develop the tools and skills that they need to advance as players and coaches. In this video, we're going to talk about breathing and why it's important to our performance. The thing is when things are not going well, or when we tend to get pretty excited, the game speeds up. Everything quickens up. The anxiety comes up. The breathing gets rapid. Everything speeds up. Now you find yourself down the count, and the next thing you know, the game's just going really, really fast. So one of the best ways to slow things down and to get present is conscious breathing. Conscious breathing is the method to allow you to get present, letting go of the past and letting go of the future. Conscious breathing also activates different parts of the brain that impact emotion. So this will produce a different state of mind. Now, there are a couple different things that I want to talk about. I want to talk about the pre-pitch breathing, which is what you commonly hear about. And then I want to talk about the breathing that you execute as you are swinging the baseball bat and throwing the baseball. Let's look at, I pulled this video up. This is JD Martinez. I got this video from Matt Antonelli. He does a really good job on his channel. So go ahead and check him out. But let's go back to this. Let's go. All right, watch. Deep breath, holds it, and releases it. You're going to see him do this each and every time that he gets into the box. The other thing you're going to notice is he's executing a routine. And we're going to talk about routines another time. But it's important to automate your behaviors. And that's what routines do. So here he is. He steps out, goes through the routine. Deep breath in, holds it, and releases. He's going to do this every single time. The guys that play at this level, they execute their routine. And this deep breath is part of their automated behavior. So here he is, steps out, steps back in, deep breath, holds it, and release. So there's a ton of benefits. Let me just name a few. I named a few already, but what you're doing when you take your breath is you're slowing things down so that you can be aware of what you're feeling and what you're thinking. Also, it's going to help you gain control of yourself emotionally, especially letting go of the excess tension. It's going to bring you back to the present moment, which we talked about. That's what conscious breathing, there he did it again. That's what conscious breathing does. It brings you back to the present moment. And then it's going to send oxygen to your brain. Let's go back. Matt was doing some stuff there. It's going to bring oxygen to your brain so you can think clearly. And then it helps you create rhythm and flow. And then lastly, it's going to transition you from thinking to trusting. There it is again. Breathe, release. Now, this needs to be built into your routine. This is a behavior that has to be automated. There's zero reason why you shouldn't have or take advantage of a pre-pitch breathing routine. And here he goes again. See, he does it every single time. His whole entire routine is exactly the same. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, and something that doesn't get talked about enough, is the act of breathing while you are executing the swinging and the throwing motion. Younger players and older players, especially when things are going wrong, they tend to hold their breath while they are swinging or throwing the baseball. It's important to focus on your breathing as you are executing the movement, because you want to stay relaxed and loose, which can allow you to be quick and smooth with your motion. Now, when you go to hit and throw, naturally you're going to inhale. And then what most players do is they're going to hold their breath until they hit the ball or until they throw the ball. And they do it without even realizing, without even noticing. As a hitter, let's talk about hitting first. As a hitter, you are going to naturally start to inhale whenever you start your process. You need to start a long and slow exhale as soon as the pitcher releases the baseball. This is a breath that needs to continue well through the contact of the baseball. Now, I found a video of Bryce Harper, and it's funny, actually, A-Rod were talking about this a couple years ago. So here we go. Let's move this. So let's watch him. You can see him blowing through the backside. See him exhaling. You can see him blowing through the baseball as he hits it. Let's watch that again. Blowing through the ball. You can see him exhaling as he hit through the contact. Now, this isn't something you want to think about. The biggest thing you want to think, breathing out. The biggest thing you need to understand is just remembering when to exhale. That you start your long and slow exhale right at the pitcher is releasing the baseball. You don't have to concern yourself with the inhale part, because you're going to do that on your own. Now, something to keep in mind while you start this process of learning how to breathe, it might distract you from seeing the baseball. So you need to develop this habit during practice and then get to the point where you can see and breathe at the same time. It's going to take work, but it's going to be worth it. So this is going to allow you, to be relaxed and create and not create tension. Now, whenever you hold tension in the body, it kind of goes in this kind of sequence. First, the tension starts in your breath, and then it goes to your grip, and then it goes to your arms and your shoulders, and then it goes to your face and then your legs. So you can see how your breath, your grip, and your arms, that's what's controlling the bat. If all that is tensed up, you're not going to be able to have a smooth and quick swing. Now, let's jump over to the pitching side of things. As a pitcher, you want to start your long and slow exhale as soon as you get ready to release the baseball. And same thing, the inhaling part is going to happen on its own. So, for all the same reasons as mentioned above, if my grip, if my breathing, if my shoulders and arms, my face, my legs get tense, then I'm not going to be able to have a smooth delivery and release the baseball. So, I hope this makes sense. Breathing is very important. If you like this video, please please like, share, comment, subscribe. Also, check out that link in the description box, and we will catch you in the next video.